On a sunny afternoon in a bustling park, our furry friends first cross paths. Picture this, an eclectic trio of dogs, a spotted Dalmatian, a fluffy Pomeranian, and a sleek greyhound, each with their unique quirks and personalities, but all sharing one common love: chasing balls. Now imagine another trio, this time felines of distinct breeds, a spry Siamese, a poised Persian, and a feisty Bengal. Just like their canine counterparts, they too are united by their playful spirit, and yes, their love for chasing balls. So, what happens when these two trios, both chasing the same brightly colored ball, collide in the heart of the park? Curiosity takes over, of course. Sniffing, inspecting, and playfully interacting, they begin to learn about each other and the fun they could have together. As the sun sets, the dogs and cats decide to meet again the next day, marking the beginning of a new friendship. The next day at the park, a mysterious box catches the attention of our furry friends. In the heart of the park, with trees whispering secrets to one another and the sun playing hide-and-seek behind the clouds, our gang of dogs and cats stumble upon a peculiar box. It's not a box that you'd expect to find in a park, not a lunchbox or a toy box, but one that screams mystery from every corner. They huddle around it, their whiskers twitching and tails wagging with curiosity. It's a moment of suspense, a moment of wonder. Each of them takes turns, sniffing and pawing at the box, cautious yet eager. Every small movement, every tiny sound from the box amplifies their curiosity. Finally, the bravest among them, a little terrier with a heart as big as his bark, steps forward. With a deep breath, he nudges the box open and out tumbles a map. A map of all things. It's not just any map though, it's a map that promises an adventure, a journey to a place none of them have ever been before. Their eyes light up, not with fear, but with excitement. They look at each other, their tails wagging faster now, their eyes sparkling with anticipation. It's clear what they all are thinking. They're going on an adventure. They gather around the map, each of them trying to make sense of the squiggly lines and symbols. It's a chaotic scene, filled with barks and meows, but amidst this chaos, a plan is forming. They decide to follow the map to see where it leads them. It's a decision made on a whim, a decision driven by curiosity, but it's a decision that's about to change their lives. So, with a newfound sense of purpose, they roll up the map and secure it in the terrier's collar. There's a palpable sense of excitement in the air. The park, once a place of play, has now become the starting point of an adventure. With the map in paw, they set off on their unexpected adventure. The journey is not as easy as they thought, but their determination is unshakable. As our troop of furry friends continue on their grand adventure, they soon realize that the path they have chosen is filled with hurdles they never could have imagined. The road ahead is bustling with cars, trucks, and bicycles, a busy street that seems impossible to cross. But does that deter them? Not one bit. Indeed, each challenge they face becomes an opportunity to shine, to show their courage, their tenacity, their unyielding spirit. They wait patiently, biding their time, until they find the perfect moment to dart across the road, their hearts pounding with adrenaline. And just like that, they've crossed their first hurdle. But the journey doesn't get easier. In fact, it becomes even more challenging. Ahead of them looms a tall fence, a formidable barrier that seems impossible to climb. Yet, they don't lose heart. They view every obstacle as an opportunity, a chance to prove their mettle. The dogs, with their muscular legs and strong bodies, take the lead. They scramble up the fence, their claws scraping against the hard metal. The cats, agile and nimble, follow suit, their lithe bodies effortlessly scaling the fence. Each creature, despite their differences, brings something unique to the table. Their strengths complement each other, their weaknesses offset by their partners. They work together, each contributing in their own way, each playing their part in this grand adventure. And so, they surmount every obstacle, every challenge. They cross the busy street, they scale the tall fence, they brave the unknown. They do it not because it's easy, but because they're determined, because they're a team, because they believe in their mission. Their journey is a testament to their resilience, their courage, their tenacity. It's a story of how, despite their differences, they come together to overcome the odds, to conquer every obstacle that stands in their way. Through teamwork and determination, they manage to overcome every challenge that comes their way. The map leads them to a hidden location, unveiling a surprising treasure. And so, the dogs and cats, companions in this wild adventure, arrive at their destination. It's tucked away in the heart of the park, a place that seems almost magical, steeped in the mirth of countless summer afternoons. You could almost hear the laughter of children from days gone by, their joy echoing in the rustling leaves. It's here that they find it, the treasure they've been searching for. But it's not what they expected. There are no glittering jewels or heaps of gold. Instead, they find a pile of treats and toys, things that bring them joy and comfort. And in that moment, it's more precious than any jewel, more valuable than any mound of gold. They look at each other, their eyes shining with surprise and delight. And then they do what any group of friends would do upon finding a treasure. They share it. Each dog and cat gets an equal share of the treats and toys. There's enough for everyone, and no one is left out. Then they celebrate, they run around, chase each other, and play with their new toys. They feast on the treats, their tails wagging in delight. The park resounds with their joyful barks and purrs, a symphony of happiness that drowns out the world. As they revel in their victory, they realize something. The treasure wasn't just about the treats and toys. It was about the journey they had embarked on together. It was about the obstacles they had overcome, the challenges they had faced. It was about the bond they had forged, the friendship that had blossomed among them. And in that moment, they understood. The true treasure wasn't something that could be buried in the ground or hidden on a map. It was the camaraderie they had found, the unity they had discovered. They had set out in search of a treasure, but what they found was something far more valuable. They revel in their victory, realizing that the true treasure was the friendship they forged on this journey. As the day ends, it's time for our furry friends to part ways. Who would have thought that a group of dogs and cats could form such heartwarming bonds? It's time for them to say their goodbyes, to part ways and return to their respective homes. But the air is filled with promises. Promises of meeting again, promises of embarking on more adventures together. The dogs, with their tails wagging, nudge their feline friends gently, a doggy version of a farewell hug. Their eyes, brimming with warmth and affection, tell a story of camaraderie that transcends species. They bark their goodbyes, their voices echoing in the twilight, a testament to their shared experiences. The cats, on the other hand, rub their bodies against their canine buddies, purring in contentment. They meow their farewells, their voices soft and melodic, a soothing lullaby under the setting sun. Their eyes, gleaming with gratitude, express a bond that's stronger than any rivalry. As they start their journey home, every step they take is heavy yet full of hope. Each glance back is filled with longing, yet brimming with anticipation for the next meet. The echoes of their laughter, the footprints of their shared journey, the memories etched in their hearts, all are treasures they carry back home. The day may have ended, but the story of their friendship is far from over. They return to their homes, their hearts filled with joy and their minds buzzing with the day's adventures. As they curl up in their cozy corners, they dream of the fun they've had, the challenges they've overcome, and the treasure they've discovered, not of gold or jewels, but of friendship and love. And so, with the setting sun painting the sky with hues of orange and red, the day comes to a close. An unforgettable day of adventure, of laughter, of friendship, and of love. A day that will forever be etched in their hearts. A day that has changed their lives forever. The sun sets, signaling the end of an unforgettable day. What a day it's been for our furry adventurers. They started off as strangers at their first meet and greet, only to find themselves embarking on an unexpected adventure together. Our pack of dogs and clouder of cats, despite their differences, worked together to overcome a series of thrilling obstacles. Their journey was not just about the destination, but the lessons they learned along the way. They found out that they could trust each other even in the face of danger, and that their strength lay in their unity. The treasure they unveiled wasn't just a physical object, but the realization that they could be friends despite being different. And then came the farewell, a bittersweet moment filled with promises of future adventures. An adventure ends, but the friendship lasts forever. Until the next adventure, goodbye from our furry friends.